Favorite songs that make you happy. One of my favorite happy songs is You and I by Ingrid Michaelson. I don't know why. It puts a smile on my face. Every single time I hear it, I'm just like, this is just happiness in a song. Like, it just sounds happy, you know what I mean? I was determined to be happy today because I didn't really have that good of a day yesterday. I think in a lot of these vlogs, I come across as somebody who is like happy and bubbly all the time, which is good. Like that's the kind of person that I want to be. That's the kind of person that I try to be. And generally speaking, I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky person. I kind of go with the flow pretty well, and I'm just kind of like, I'm a pretty generally happy person. But at the same time, I'm also a little bit emotional. Like, that's just how it is. I'm just kind of an emotional person. I'm happy a lot most of the time, thankfully. Also, I can flip really, really quickly and find myself crying out of nowhere. I cry a lot. If I'm overly happy, I probably am crying. If I'm angry, I'm crying. Oh my gosh. That was one of the things I used to hate when I was growing up, especially like in that like early teenage phase where hormones are just like insane. I would get in a fight with my parents and I would start bawling because I was angry, and it sucked because then my parents would just be like, oh my god, what's wrong? And I'd be like, no, I'm actually mad at you, but I can't put that into words because I can't speak because I'm crying too hard. If I'm sad, I'm crying. If I'm happy, I'm crying. If I'm angry, I'm crying. Pretty much the entire full range of emotions. There's one side of that emotion, like the hardcore side, where I'm probably in tears. And yesterday started out really good, and yesterday was a really good day. I was determined to go to the gym because I've been really good about going to the gym, and it's been amazing. And I get to the gym, it's closed for some reason, and I was like, why is it closed? Like, it didn't make sense. But there was a sign on the door that said they were gonna open at 4 o'clock, so I was like, all right, well, it's like 3:45, I'll just wait, no big deal. So I'm waiting for the gym to open up. Finally, it does, and I start going inside, but then the guys at the desk basically yell at us. There's like a group of us at this point waiting to go to the gym. And they yell at us to say that we all have to scan our cards to get in, even though they just opened the door and let us in. So the group of us all go back outside and everybody starts scanning their cards, and the first guy who tries to scan his card, it didn't scan. Like, it wasn't working, it wasn't opening the door, and we were all kind of like, okay, they just told us to scan our cards, but if his card's not working, like, why? One of the guys at the desk finally came out and was like, did you fill out the form and watch the video? And he's like, what? Like, no, what are you talking about? I haven't done that before. And he's like, you need to do that before you can come to the gym. Long story short, I was also in that boat. I didn't fill out this form. I had been going to this gym for 3 weeks. Like, I've been in Vegas going to this gym for like 3 weeks. Nobody's ever asked me for a form. Nobody's ever asked to see my ID. I couldn't go because I didn't fill out this form and I didn't watch this video, but they didn't even have the forms there. Like, I would have to drive all the way across town to go print this form, to bring it back. Turns out I couldn't even, like, I didn't even have access to the gym that day anyway because I was a dependent and I didn't have a CAT card, but it was a Tuesday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it should have been open, and it was just a very frustrating situation. So instead of working out yesterday, I came back home and I cried the whole way home pretty much because I can't control my emotions, and when I'm upset, apparently I just cry. So today, I am not going to cry. Today is going to be a good day. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going to go to a different gym because I figured if I don't even have access to the base gym, sometimes I might as well, I think I might as well just pay for a gym membership. So we're gonna go to a different gym and it's gonna be great. But yeah, we're gonna go get some gym clothes on and we're gonna go. Also, just wanna clarify, I wasn't upset yesterday because I felt like I deserved access when I didn't. It was more that I thought I had access and I had been unknowingly breaking these rules for 3 weeks going to the gym. And also, if they wanted me to fill out forms to even go, they didn't have those forms there. Like, you had to print them yourself, and I'm not gonna drive a half an hour all the way back home to print off a form to drive a half an hour back just to go to the gym. That doesn't make sense. So we're gonna go to a different gym. What do you guys listen to get pumped up for the gym? I'm actually partial to classic rock myself, personally. Blake, I'm pretty sure, would go hardcore Metallica all the time. Blake, let me know if I'm right. This isn't the most pump-up song, but I like it anyway. I also enjoy abundantly inappropriate music before working out. A little bit of 9 Inch Nails. Yeah.
You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you.
Too fast. This gym is really huge. Like, it's very well equipped and there's tons of people there, and it's 24/7, so you can go whenever you want, even on Christmas if you wanted to. And they gave me a free smoothie because it was like my first day. So I got like a banana cream pie smoothie. It's like a protein smoothie, and it actually tastes like something that Dairy Queen would serve. Like, it's really good. It was pretty packed. Like, it was really busy, but I think I can avoid that if I just go not after the typical work day. So, homeward bound. I didn't end up taking a shower there, so I feel pretty nasty. But I'm going to take a shower right when I get home, figure out some dinner, and probably edit. That's probably what I'm going to do with my afternoon. Looking forward to it. Finally home from the gym, and I am just about to make myself some dinner. Tonight, I'm actually gonna have some salmon. I have been eating so much salmon lately. Like, I'm pretty sure this will be like the 3rd or 4th day in a row. Me and Blake like to buy the wild Alaskan sockeye salmon that you can get from Costco. You can get a giant bag of that stuff, and it's more cost effective to do it that way, and we love fish. Like, we're big fish eaters, and it's really good for you. So yeah, gonna have some salmon as like my protein tonight. I think I'm gonna make some sweet potato fries, sort of. Cut up a sweet potato, sounds kind of good. And then maybe a green, let's see. I'll probably make some like frozen vegetables. Sounds kind of good. And actually, I'll end the vlog after it's all cooked. So this is how everything turned out. It looks so yummy. And this whole dinner, which is like the size of like a full dinner plate, like it's probably about the size of my head, if not more, is only like 400 calories, which is great if you're trying to cut fat or lose weight. It's great. We got some mixed vegetables over here. Those are the little sweet potato wedges that I cut up really nice and little, because if you cut them up little enough, then you don't have to wait forever for them to cook, because sweet potatoes can take a while. And I have my salmon, and basically the spices on the salmon are onion powder, garlic powder, dill, salt, and pepper. And that's pretty much the same seasonings for these, except minus dill, and this just has salt and pepper on it. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of ketchup on this, but otherwise, it should be pretty tasty. Also, I steamed vegetables, and then I broiled these. So I just broiled the salmon and the sweet potatoes in one pan. If you don't have a cast iron pan, what are you doing? Like, it's the most amazing pan in the world because you can cook everything in it. Threw the salmon in the pan, the sweet potatoes in a pan, put all the spices in it, stuck it in the oven,
on broil. I broiled it for like 7 minutes or something, so it's quick. It's perfect, no excuses, it's delicious, it's gonna be awesome. But before I dig into this, I'm actually going to end the vlog right here. For today's question of the day, it's been kind of a rough week. Just in the world, in the United States, and for, I'm sure, many people, just it hasn't been a very good week. So, in the comments down below, I would love to know if your day isn't going very well, if something is just not going your way, what is something that you do to help flip it around? Or what advice do you have for somebody who's having trouble flipping it around? If things are going kind of rough for you right now, hopefully the comments down below will make you smile and give a little bit of faith in humanity right now, because I think we need it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Other called Bay Hay and Feed, which is like a feed store.